because this is home. And I realized that I learned that this is home.
Perspective of Ghana, and what I have seemed to be most impressed with is the unification of the indigenous people. I love that everyone wants to help each other. And it was just the unity. I noticed that at each location that we went to. So the perspective of unification has, it's just been awesome watching on this journey while we've been here.
A lot of African America has been tracing their roots, are all coming back home to Africa, and one country they always want to come first is Ghana. That is why Ghana is the gateway to Africa. Let's take a look at a video of a group of African America who came to Ghana and shared their warm experience, how they felt coming to the motherland. Please do me by liking the video and don't forget to comment your thought below on the comment section.
Sorry to admit, but I've always had a negative view because that's what I was taught and that's what I went with it. Oh, that they don't have much, that everybody is poor over here. There's no riches. They don't work together. And me coming over here, I actually see the opposite. Well, I learned that there's way more riches than I ever knew. And to see all the people working together, even with the driving, I was amazed how people would get out of the way if they're trying to go around. You don't get that in the States. They may speed up to even stop you from going around. But, just the love here, the friendliness, the love of culture, the love of themselves, of the race. It was great to experience. 'Cause I have to tell you, being over in America, not that we don't love our race, but do I say we're lost? I don't want to say lost, even though I'm saying it, because this is home. And I realized that I learned that this is home and that we need to know the true history of our.
Hi, my name is Dorinda Kay. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I am here at the waterfall. I have just taken 99 steps down to the beautiful waterfall. As you can see, it was very exhausting for me, of course, with all the sweat, but it is a beautiful scenery. I have to take the 99 steps back up, but it'll be well worth it. I have enjoyed myself here in Ghana.
Perspective of Ghana, and what I have seemed to be most impressed with is the unification of the indigenous people. I love that everyone wants to help each other. And it was just the unity. I noticed that at each location that we went to. So the perspective of unification has, it's just been awesome watching on this journey while we've been here.
Today, our journey takes us to Peninsula Resort, where we are headed to the suspension bridge, but we are taking a hike. We're halfway there. I feel pretty amazing, but I think that's because I prepare for this. There's a lot of activities that go on here. It's a beautiful place. So I haven't had a horse ride since I was probably 10. And I'm over 60 now. So it was a wonderful ride. The activities, the food, everything is excellent here at the Peninsula. If you get a chance, come out and try it. You'll have a good time.
Hi, I'm Twana here at the Peninsula in Ghana. I'm here for my birthday. I've had a wonderful time here, relaxing. Some have taken a hike and had excellent food, just enjoying my birthday at the Peninsula. And if you get the chance, you should come too and celebrate your birthday. Now, I have ridden a horse before. I was reminded of the things that I learned. So excellent horse ride, plenty of things to do. Come on out.
It's essential to the establishment of our personalities and our identities as Africans. I shall be your guide here at the Asemanso Ancestral Riverside, the place where our ancestors, who were held in the chains and shackles as captives, had their last bath before they were sold to buyers to be taken to the dungeons and eventually shipped out of the land to the New World. From this land, among the people of Benin, Togo, and Ghana, we have this common African proverb we stated: until the tales of the hunt is told by the lions, the hunt will always glorify the hunters. In context, all I'm trying to say today is that as Africans, we are struggling to tell our own narratives. We are struggling to put our history across, and it's not because we don't have them. We have absolutely everything it takes for us to tell the history. We have it to teach them in the schools, but unfortunately, the people thought our history is critically racial. A very long time ago, we lived on a very big, vast land. The oldest known name of this continent was Akebuland. The word Akebuland came from Kemet in Egypt, which means land of humanity. Mother of all creation, some say it is the Garden of Eden. Prior to the Europeans' arrival here, that was the name. When the ancestors lived here, at a point in time, they fought among themselves for territorial expansion. And due to that, they had victims of war. The victims at that time were never being enslaved. Rather, they were being inducted, integrated into various cultures. Africans practiced a system that's far different from slavery. The system was indentured servitude. But for some reason, you raise the topic of slavery and people jump into a defense mode. Oh, the Africans were practicing slavery before we got there. So I asked them, what form of slavery were the Africans practicing when you got here? If they fought themselves, what they did was to bring them into the land. You are now becoming part of us, integrated and placed into various roles. Probably you are a good fighter, but then during the war, your people didn't help. So then we overpowered you. But that doesn't mean that you will never be a fighter. They will have to induct you into the military of the ones who conquered you. By the year 1400s, the Portuguese sailed across oceans to this land. When they came into this land, the very first thing they did was to change the name from Akebuland to Africa. The word Africa, according to historians, came from a Latin word Africa, and the word simply means sunny, the sun. From the Greek origin, it's Afrik, which means a land without cold or a place of heat. But then the West African storytellers, the historian, the griots here in Africa, believe the true meaning of the word Africa came from the word Afra or Afri. And then she is the goddess of the sun, and that makes Africans her children. So Africa means children or people of the sun. As Africans, you realize that God has blessed us with absolutely everything. The most important and expensive thing He has given us is this. He gave us this freely of charge. The melanin in us actually allows a percentage of the sun into our system, helping us to heal, grow, and glow. That's why this name was given.
I am here at the Ancestral graveyard. We just went down to the bath of return and was able to put my feet into the water and felt something that overcame me from my ancestors, who I had believed that something else had happened with them before I realized that they were actually shackled down and held against their will, and they had been beaten. And it was just a lot of history for me today. It's emotional for me because of my parents who had also lived through this, my grandparents, and the story never was really told. And I'm learning a lot of history today about my ancestors. And I am really grateful and appreciative of everything that I've learned just today about my ancestors. It gives me greater appreciation of what my grandparents went through that I never knew. And this has just really been a touching moment for me. And I'm so grateful that I made it here to Ghana to experience the history of my ancestors, of my grandparents, and so forth. I've learned so much truth about the history.
Osajifo Kwame Nkrumah to be the chief editor of a document called the Encyclopedia Africana Dictionary of African Biography. This document is to educate and inform on the true facts about African history, culture, systems and practices of African societies, and also to unite all people of African descent. So in 1961, he came to Ghana, and he was 93 years old when he arrived in this house. Lived here for 2 years and died at 95. On the 27th of August 1963, the eve on the March on Washington, led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., he passed away in this very house.
Being here, so much information, so much rich information, just the philosopher that he was, that the activism that he's done in the community. I've learned so much. All of the books that he has written, just amazes me. One thing that really stood out to me is how, books really can enrich our lives, and it's so much information that we're lacking that, if we just take the time to just really educate ourselves and educate our community, it can really make a difference in this world. So thank you, W.E.B. Du Bois. I appreciate you. I want to continue your legacy as well.
The most memorable part of this journey was the giveaway for St. Gregory's Hospital in Bois. A young lady delivered her son over 3 months ago, and thanks to Google Tours and Go Travel Check, and some of us who traveled along this journey, we were able to help the young lady be able to be discharged from the hospital.
My name is W.E.B. I'm 22 years old. I came to this Ghana January 14, and I met his father. So then we were just dating, and I got pregnant. He was not attending to me as usual. I will always be. So I left him and I came to Bois. So I said, okay, let me just start up my life afresh. Staying there, I did forced labor, and it was a preteen baby. They have to take me to mother and child. They rejected me, and they took me to some hospitals. They rejected me. They said that they are going to take me to Kolebo. I was like, I don't have that money. So they have to take me to Camp Hospital. So we were here for like so long. His father, I've been calling his father. His father has been picking my calls. Later on, he stopped picking my calls.
Wow, that was really kind of what they did to support the young lady who actually needed it. Please, I'm going to put the name of the channel on the video. Please do me well by checking out the video to see the name of the channel so you can complete the full video over there. Trust me, you will enjoy every bit of the video. It gladdens my heart whenever I see African America coming back home to their roots. And I would tell you that wherever we are right now is the era of truth, and everything that is being hidden from our people is on the open. They cannot lie to us anymore. The time is come. Africa, is time to take back our glory. It's time to take back everything these people have taken from us. We are going to take it back. And whenever I see African America come back home, I feel so happy because you can see they are so happy to come to Ghana. They are so happy to learn about the issue of our forefathers. Their forefathers had left the soil land of Africa and be taken to the foreign land for slavery. A lot of things took place in those times that we are not proud of. And up till now, I still wonder why these people still want to have access to Africa. We still even welcome them to our country. We still smile with them. It's just so amazing to tell you that Africa people, we are very welcoming. Despite of what they have done to us, we still show them kindness. We should show them love. And I'm so happy that Ghana has been one country that anytime you see foreigner in Ghana, they are so happy to be in the motherland because Ghanaians are so welcoming. They are so friendly. They make you feel comfortable in their country. In fact, sometimes I do think that Ghanaians even show kindness to foreigners than their fellow Ghanaians, because if you're in Ghana as a foreigner and you need any help and you tell Ghanaians that you're a foreigner, you don't have where to go or you are stranded, they will always want to see that you are fine. They always want to put their best to make sure you are okay in their country. That is one thing Ghanaians always do. But at the same time, I'm happy to see that our sisters and brothers are coming back home, and you are all welcome to the motherland. And please, at this point, if you have not liked the video, do me by liking the video as well. And don't forget to also comment your thought below on the comment section of what you also think of the video. And please, at this point, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do me by hitting your subscribe button to join this amazing family. On this channel, I bring you the latest gist of what is going on in Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, and I know you don't want to miss that on our amazing future content. Please do me by turning your notifications so whenever I upload a new video, you're not going to miss out on my amazing future content. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now, and stay blessed, and I love you guys so much. Bye bye.